Hello everybody, welcome to Two Cares for Pets. I'm Justin Fisher with Dr. Jessica Zink, South Tulsa Veterinary Hospital, and today we're here with Macy. Look at that face. This is one of our pets that needs a family, that needs to be adopted. And doctor, I want to kind of bring that up right now because when you go to bring a dog into your family, a lot of times they're caught up on their vaccines if you are adopting. But that is a really focal point when you are looking at adoption or looking at getting a pet. And I kind of wanted to talk about that on when it happens, how it happens, because when you get a dog, it could be weeks in between them. Why and what are the diseases that really you're focusing on?
So some of the major diseases that we really have concerns about that we vaccinate for are going to be things like parvovirus, distemper virus, rabies virus obviously is the main one. Things like kennel cough or bordetella. Those are going to be the biggest ones that can cause a tremendous amount of illness and even sometimes be fatal, and certainly in the case of rabies, 100% fatal. And so when we vaccinate for these things, we're really trying to make sure that the animal's protected, but also that your other animals are protected and that you're protected. And we do this on a frequent basis depending on the animal's age and their vaccine status. If they're puppies, they have to have a series of vaccines up until the age of 16 weeks because of maternal antibodies and when those start to wane. But when they're older, typically they get a first set and then a booster and then they're finished. And that's typically how that whole process goes.
So what if you do, find a puppy that's been roaming around or you don't know their vaccine history? How do you approach that with your vet?
Well, the first step is to call your vet, get them in as soon as you can, have them looked over, make sure that they're healthy. As long as they are healthy in general, they have no issues, then you want to start those vaccines as soon as you can. And then you want to take some steps to make sure that until they're fully vaccinated, that you're taking precautions not to take them out and about so that you can keep them safe so they're not exposed to these things until they're fully immune to those diseases.
And you said 16 weeks, right? So do you just keep them inside for the full 16 weeks or can you take them on walks at all? Because, that's quite a long time for some people. Maybe you want to show off,
Right. I would say that ultimately, if there's a chance that other unvaccinated dogs may have defecated in a certain area, sometimes urinated in a certain area, and for your new puppy to go and nose around in that area, it's a really good idea to try and avoid that because that's how exposure occurs. And certainly while you're out on those walks, if they come nose to nose with an animal that is unvaccinated, that's another chance for exposure. So you really do have to be cautious about that and make sure that that you're keeping an eye out for those kinds of exposure opportunities.
So before we talk a little bit more about Macy here, walk me through when you do give a call to maybe a rescue. You want to make sure that they do have all those. And if it's not before 16 weeks, you kind of get that set up if you are picking up the dog, maybe at 8 weeks, right? So a little bit about Macy here is she was found kind of roaming around and is looking for a home. She was taking care of her little puppies. We do want to let you know about where you can call and learn more information, or email that is. She's about 5 or 6 years old. It's okpetcollective.org. You just email them, get a little bit more information at info@okpetcollective.org as well. That's Two Cares for Pets. Thanks for joining us.